Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey! Happy Sunday and welcome back to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk, the last edition of 2025. The Queens of Boxing Talk. Friend, we are wrapping up another year. How are you doing?
Ending the year. I hear it now
You do.
a little bit.
Y'all,
No,
how is my vocal? How is my sound? Is it sounding weird?
no. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. No, I hear myself after. Yeah, I hear it after I start talking.
Do you hear an echo or do you hear like fuzz?
I hear the echo, but I don't hear it now. It's only when I start talking real fast.
Okay, so if we are the only ones who hear the echo, we can
Okay,
still
we
go on.
good. Yeah, we
But
good.
I want to know if you guys can you guys hear an echo on the screen? Let us know. How y'all doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in the room. How y'all doing? Friend, I'm so happy. We made it another
I
year.
know we've been at boxing events this year. We went to a couple of things this year.
We have been out doing our thing.
Mhm.
Shakila, are we good? Yeah, y'all come on. Y'all better say something. Ain't nobody showing. Ain't nobody saying nothing. We asking y'all questions. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Can you hear us? Are we good? Hit one, hit two. Let us know what's going on. How y'all doing? I know it ain't very many of y'all in here. Okay, Kishwama, how you doing? He says no. No, I hear no echo. Perfect. 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 Okay, so yeah, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Hit that like button and subscribe on your way in. Whoopsie. Whoops. Um, and thank y'all for coming through with the interaction and whatnot. Friend, you look beautiful. You look radiant.
You too, friend. You got that hair on that that everybody love very much. That hair got a name, y'all, but I can't tell y'all the name. It's me and my friend, a little secret that we get a good little giggle of. But that was
Keishwa, Keishwa, I'm so sorry, girl. I'm so glad you told me. So now we can talk real good. Okay, good. Keishwa, thank you. Okay, so friend, I'm not even gonna entertain what you was talking about. But yeah, hey y'all, hey, come on in, come on in, come on in the room. Y'all, we are here this evening to discuss the Ring 4 card that happened early Saturday morning. We are also here to have our end of the year boxing award show. Okay, we have a few little categories that we want to discuss with the people. And then we're going to, of course, give you our opinions about who should get these awards. And we ain't got no trophies or no certificates or whatnot, but we feel like our opinion matters because everybody on YouTube feel like theirs matters. So here we are. Okay. Y'all come on in the room. Hit the like button so the folks can know we on. We know we was a little bit tardy and whatnot. It was my fault this evening. Okay. I was cleaning and time got away from you, girl, and whatnot. Anyway, Girl, I was mopping. I was hard cleaning. You know, it's the end of the year.
It's the end of the year. I already did mine, friend. I did mine. I got a little bit that I got to go and pick up, but I'm going into 2026 clean everything. The slate is clean. The phone is clean. I thought about changing my number, but like this would be like my like
50th.
fourth, no, like fourth in a couple of years. So I ain't gonna change, but I definitely like cleaned everything. I just want to start over. So I'm gonna go into 2026. I clean my rug. So I definitely understand the deep clean. I did
Yes,
too.
absolutely. Y'all come on in the room. Thank y'all for joining us this after. Well, it's evening now. It is evening. Let me get to it. I see y'all in here. Come on in. Random thoughts 4569 was the first one in the show. How you doing? And thank you so much for joining. Tavares Hall, what's going down? Shogun 76 is here. Pablo Escobar, he's in the house. Nakia, make him please. Corbin is here. And Tincab Khan, how you doing from across the pond? What's going on? All around struck friend. We gotta get to London this year. 2026. We have to make our.
Hey, you know what? But while we talking about London, there was a comment that was made on a short that I made. Let me tell y'all something.
Uh-oh.
Big Mama don't mind y'all talking about my food and my weight and like stuff you think I should be eating, and if you think I'm a little heavy to you, that's good. I'm comfortable with myself. So like as a grown man, I think it's weird for you to like come say something like about my weight or like
Was that person from across the pond?
I don't know where they're from, but the comments are encouraging because when I pop out this next time, I did this just for you. Just so you can say, you know what? She got healthy, even though I'm healthy already. I don't know why y'all think that bothered me. I got tough skin. I talk to y'all real hard for a reason. I can take stuff that don't bother me.
Well, it be
I don't,
bothering me. Don't be coming for
it
my
don't
friend talking about her weight and you ain't never seen her up close and in person.
It
Mind
don't
your
bother
business.
me,
It bothers
but
me.
I'll need to know where can we eat people in the UK? Cause I ain't eating a little bit of boo boo. That still stands. I seen the food. The little bit of boo boo. I don't want no parts. None of your little sausages and beans. I don't want none of that. So y'all let me know where the Americanized food is. I'll come over there. Buddy said we need to come over there too, friend. I ain't going over there by Buddy over there. Scripts and screets, and I don't need all that on my plate. Tell me where the good food is, though.
You know, it's somewhere in London that says they serve Texas barbecue. I thought it was very interesting. If ever we go, we're gonna have to find them. We'll see. But yeah, mind your tone and delivery when you come in these comments, especially when you think you're about to address one of us. Yeah. Next year, 2026, we won't have a discussion. You will be blocked and removed and reported with a smile. All around strong. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Georgia Fish Denise. Hey, girl. Hey, what's going down? Oak Cliff, Texas. How you doing? Who is that? Oak Cliff, Texas. Do I know you? I got to, cause he in blue. I don't know who that is though. YouTube has one yet again changed the name, so we don't, we have some new stuff on here. Hey, Keisha Sellers, girl. How are you doing? Keisha Mama. Hey, girl. Hey. Rodriguez Pyro, aka Phenomenal Mexican. What's going down? How you doing? Hey, Shakila Fields, what's going on? Who else we got? The PhD 502. Hey, 314, what's going down? Who else we got? Hey, Tay Tay, how you doing? Tay Tay, do you ever go to Times Square to count down for the new year and whatnot? Rick Timms, how you doing? What's going down? And Freedom's March, how you doing? First super chat of the evening. He says, salute to the chocolate and caramel queens of boxing talk. Thank you. He says, glad I'm able to catch this one. I ain't got to take the kids to school tomorrow, so I'm chilling. Look at you with a break. I know that's right. Hey, who is this? Roy's your mess. How you doing? How are you? Are you new here? If so, hi, welcome. Have a seat. Sit on down. Let's see who else we have. Da 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 da. Michael Ray, how are you? Who else we got in here? Mr. Big Play Bray. Hey, Brianna, brother, what's going down? Deacon
Bree, was
Dollar.
your ears ringing a while ago, Bree? Because I was literally
He
just
was.
talking about you.
He
Literally
was.
just talking about you.
He was. Bree, you have created a monster.
I've been
Hmm.
having that shit on, Bree. You hear me? I've been having that shit on. I can't wait to boy say when I pop out, boy, they gonna be like, man, what happened? Who did this?
Woo! What's going down, Deacon Dollars? And who else? Um, oh, she says, no, I never go because I don't like a lot of crowds and it's too cold. Okay, okay, okay. Soda Black, how you doing? Who else? Thank you, Soda Black. Sir Senior is in the house. How you doing? Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in the room. We're gonna get on into the card, okay? We're gonna jump right into the card, the ring for because I got a lot to say about this too. I've been sitting back watching folks on Instagram and folks on YouTube mostly have their opinions and whatnot, and I'm gonna give mine because y'all get on my nerves, but I want to talk to my friend about it first. So, and we're only gonna talk about the co-main and the main event, okay? But I do want to highlight that this is like the third time that I can remember. I know the first time it was Kid Austin. The second time, well, were Kid Austin and Danny DeBow on the same card that they both got sick and couldn't fight? Okay. And then now I think it was somebody else. It was on another card. Somebody else got sick and couldn't fight. And then we had the gentleman, the Mexican gentleman who um from what I'm gathering, it was because of the weight cut. He made the weight, got on the scales, but had to go to the hospital afterwards, so he couldn't fight. But like, really, what's going on over there in Saudi Arabia that these folks is getting sick and can't fight and whatnot? Now I know we all have an asterisk next to Kid Austin, but what's going on over there that the folks is not being able to fight and whatnot?
It's the food. That's why I don't want to go to certain places and eat, friend. That's why I keep asking them what y'all got over there. It's the food, friend. That's why I'm terrified. I'm not prepared for us to have to go for a fight over there, friend, because we come in with our own food, and I don't know how we gonna bring our food over there. But he ain't eating nothing over there. Our own water. I don't know how we gonna do it because I don't think you can bring your own stuff in.
You
Cause
probably
don't they
could
gotta go through customs and stuff, and
all of
right?
that. Yeah,
Oh God.
you can send it ahead of time. I
Yeah,
would
but you
say send it ahead of time wherever you're staying. Send it to that hotel like a
like
week
what
before
would
you
you
leave.
do for food in that instance to send it that far in ahead and know that somebody over like who would be over there to get it?
If you send it to the hotel, they'll just store it for you until you get there. You have to really time when you have it
But do
shipped.
you
You
trust
get it
them to
shipped.
store it?
Well, you get it shipped the same day, and whatever you send in, it needs to be prepackaged. I mean, if you're nervous like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm absolutely nervous like that.
Well,
Absolutely. And I'm taking notes while you're sitting here doing this because I'm thinking like we would have to go over there a month and a half, 2 months in advance at least, friend.
we can't afford to go over there too in a
Oh, I'm
month or
not talking
two.
about me. I'm talking about camp wise. I'm saying
Oh,
camp wise. We would have to go over there at least 2 months in advance. What kind? I guess somebody would have to stay over here and send food. Like, how
yeah,
would that work?
yeah, yeah, and no, I don't think folks go 2 months. I think Devin probably went 4 weeks out, maybe a month out from fight. 3 weeks at the least, I would say, to get your body just acclimated to when you're gonna fight, the time you're gonna fight. I would assume. That would help. Just I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was worth mentioning. But let's get into the fight because, baby, we all knew going into this fight it was supposed to be preparation for the big one that most folks had been calling for, which was Junto Nakatani moving up and challenging my guy Naoya Inoue, okay, for his undisputed crown at 122. All right, a lot of people turn their nose up at that because that has happened before, and then the fights don't pan out the way they're planned, and it messes up the fight that they have already scheduled. That's why a lot of people don't like to schedule ahead of time because anything can happen in boxing. Well, anything almost happened, and a lot of people feel like anything should have happened because hey, Jason Williams, Junto was in there windmilling for his life, friend. Tell me about that fight. When I woke up, it was already in the sixth round, and his eye was big. Um, how did you see that fight going? And do you think judges made the right decision? And how did you feel about that
And
one
I
elder?
think Junto got a gift. Merry Christmas. That's what they literally said. Merry Christmas. Friend, I don't know. I don't think people should fight around the holidays. I just don't think that's a good idea because the holidays is not a time to where people can really focus. I think it's unfair to be fighting around the holidays. I think they should kind of cancel boxing around that time. Let's keep football and basketball. I'm just saying, friend. No, the football players get to eat. The football players get to do all late stuff. Junto got beat up bad. Like we was calling for you, and anyway, sir, I don't want to see you fight that man. He gonna bust your shit up real bad. You need to stay away from him, cause I don't know, you might get stopped or something. I don't like that. His eye was terrible. I've never seen him look like that before, friend. And that boy was just windmilling on him. He didn't have nothing for him. He was turning him every way but loose. Very suspicious, Junto. You let them holidays get to you, and I'm disappointed.
Do you think it was the holidays that did it, friend, or do you think he just did not fight a smart fight with this gentleman?
I'm gonna say it was the holidays. He's a good fighter, friend.
He's a damn good fighter. I just think we may not be giving his opponent enough credit because we're not familiar with him.
I'm not saying that the opponent was he did great, but I expected more from Junto.
Well, Junto was out there getting served, and that right eye was looking like a UK eye, was screaming, screeching, just screaming to be to be popped. It was
I mean,
bad.
it was finna bust. It wasn't. It popped. It was going to pop on its own.
It was bad. It was really bad. And again, I have to go back and watch from start to finish. But I was still asleep kind of when it. I didn't really fully wake up until Monster because I was
It
sleeping.
wasn't good, friend. Nah, that's not the UKI. That was worse.
Listen,
That
Sebastian
I
had
was
to fight.
very bad.
Yeah, Sebastian, his opponent was Sebastian Hernandez, and Sebastian Hernandez. I want to make sure I'm saying his name. Sebastian Hernandez came to fight. Sebastian Hernandez was not there just for show. He was not there just to collect his check. And I love it when they do that because when you fight like that and you fight hard, I know a lot of people don't like Turkey Al Sheik, but he tends to reward fighters that are not known, little known fighters who come and put on well. He rewards them with more fights, with better fights, with contracts. Okay, pad work. After he fought on short notice with Shakur, he got an opportunity soon after that, and I'm thinking the same is going to happen for this gentleman too. Um, yeah, Junto, I still want to see him in Nakatani though. I know a lot of people are like put off by his performance. And he was relieved that he got the W because he was not sure about it. Um, but I still want to see him in Nakatani. I'd much rather see him in
In a way,
Nakatani. Go ahead.
in a way,
What did I say?
Nakatani.
I would rather see Inouye and Nakatani is what I was saying. Yeah, I'd rather see them. I still do want to see them. I know a lot of people are now changing their minds about not wanting to see them, but I want to see them. And let's get into Naoya anyway, because he was fighting somebody that a lot of people were not very familiar with. He also was fighting a tall um, Mexican fighter, Alan Picasso. And I've seen a lot of people on this here internet calling Picasso a bum and trash. And I told y'all a couple of weeks how I feel about that. Y'all need to stop saying that about these fighters. Just because you don't know them very well, man is 32 and 0. I mean, it's not a weight class that we tend to tune into anyway. So if your name ain't Nakatani, Inoue, Bam Rodriguez, and a few others, we don't know them like that anyway. So I hate when people so, you know, just with such conviction call folks trash and bums. How did you feel about that fight?
Slightly underwhelmed. And I'm tired of hearing about y'all and the damn hand wraps. I'm tired. I hear it
Explain the
now.
hand. Explain the hand wraps, friend.
Friend. Okay, so apparently he's stacking his hand wraps and people are having a meltdown before. Okay, like it's legal in certain places. Okay? And I just like I tell y'all about the juice, same shit apply. If you know he's stacking his wraps, guess and you're gonna fight him where it's legal, guess what? Guess what we doing? We're stacking our wraps. Y'all know y'all don't be thinking smart. I think y'all just boxing fans like to complain. And that's what I'm noticing a lot about that. Y'all would rather complain than to think logically. If this man is stacking wraps where it's legal for him to do it, why don't you do it? If this man is taking juice where it's legal for him to take juice, guess what? You don't want to get busy for the culture? And I'm just asking. I don't know why are we making this such a big deal? Like, if he doing it, guess what? Me too. Y'all don't want to be Me Too people? That sounds like a y'all problem. I don't have no problem being a Me Too people. I'm gonna be a Me Too. I'm gonna get my Me Too in, especially when it comes to something like that. Me too. He did it. Me too. That way, nobody can complain about it. That both parties are equal. He did it. Me
So,
too.
so this was my question. What's up, Joe Townsend? Thank you so much. Happy holidays. So if he was stacking, why would they sitting there? Why did Picasso's camp sit there and let them damn near finish the whole rapping and then say something? Why would they not say something immediately when they saw it? Because you have to stand there and watch them do this. So why would they stand there and watch and then say, "Oh, wait a minute"? Why would they do that?
You know what? A lot of things confuse me. Apparently, it's not legal. It's legal. Were they in Saudi? They were in Saudi.
Yeah, it was in Saudi. It was in Saudi. That's what I'm saying. I was asleep when all of that happened. So I'm asking y'all, the chat, please help me out. What happened with that? Did he end up okay? Did he rap with stacking and then have to not take that all off and rap without stacking, or was he able to continue to wrap his hands like he likes to wrap his hands, which is he likes to wrap his hands stacking? And again, my friend said, why, if you know that it's legal to do this here, would you not do that? Because y'all are acting like he's cheating. He's not cheating. When he came to America and got his hands wrapped, they were not stacked. When Cool Boy went over to Japan, because they acted such a fool about it, he didn't do it because he wanted it to be comfortable for them. And he still knocked him out. So exactly what the hell are we mad about? And let me read this super chat. Thank you, Freedom's March. He says, I understand where they say stack your reps. Uh-oh. Stack your reps too, but your hands aren't going to be as accustomed to it as a Japanese fighter. They turn into cast. Okay, well, that's not his problem. That's not his problem. If you don't like doing it, don't do it. But don't cry if he's doing it and it's legal where he's doing it. That's what I'm saying. Don't make it an issue like he's doing something he's not supposed to be doing. We can't do that. That's just like people saying that. That's to me. I'm tell y'all what y'all sound like when y'all say that. It's how other boxers of different ethnicities feel like it's justified for them to take drugs because they're not as naturally athletic as melanated colored brothers and sisters. It's the only difference is this something that we can't change. Most melanated folks can't change the rhythm that we have. We can't change the athleticism that we have. But if we had the opportunity, or if somebody else had the opportunity and it wasn't illegal, why would you not? Oh, because you're not used to it and it hurts your hands. That's a you problem. That's not a him problem. He's not doing anything illegal, is what I'm saying. So if he wasn't supposed to do it in Saudi, obviously he didn't know that. Obviously, because I'm going to say he wouldn't sit there with the camera sitting on him and wrap his hands like that when he's done it without that type of wrapping before. But let's just say he did. So they wait till he finishes the hands and then say something. They ain't do nothing but piss him off. Why would you let them finish? Is all I'm asking. You sitting there looking at it. Why would you let them finish? Can anybody riddle me that? So he took them off, rewrapped them the way they were supposed to be wrapped, and then went in there and proceeded to put down a demo. He did everything but knock him out. Okay. Am I tripping?
No.
Freedom's March, when I saw it, it looked like the hands were almost done before they said something. And I may be wrong again because I did not watch it from the beginning. I just thought it was interesting. And I love how now that's beginning to be the story because for whatever reason, and I'm going to go on and say it because y'all done got on my nerves. Black American men, y'all been all week, a lot of y'all, not all of y'all, if the shoe fits, wear it. But Black American men on YouTube have been salty since Anthony Joshua knocked out Jake Paul and the attention that he has garnered since. Y'all have been salty. I just want to put a mirror up to y'all and let y'all know that y'all look like some salty, envious, green-eyed, jealous men. That's what y'all look like, and that's what y'all sound like. He did what he supposed to do. So what? So what? He knocked out Jake Paul. Okay, cool.
Cause he
Yeah,
big fine and he got these little muscle right here.
yeah,
That's what everybody looking at. That's why y'all mad. Y'all wives
yeah.
in there talking about boxing and y'all hate that shit.
Y'all mad.
They don't want to talk about Tank, but they want to talk about that big Greek god that then came out of the UK. Y'all
They
mad.
are hot. When I say hot, I'm just sitting here going, really? That's what y'all do? He should have fought Wilder and so and so, so and so, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking, yeah, yeah, okay, cool. That right. Okay, right on, right on. But we here now. And he did to Jake Paul what he said he was going to do to Jake Paul. He didn't tell us he was going to go in there and knock him out in round 1, 2, or 3. He said he was going to slow walk him. He said he was going to take the fight out of him. He did all of the things. He did all of the things that he said he was going to do. And y'all are really pissed off because American women have discovered who the hell AJ is. I've been looking at stuff on Instagram. It's going bananas on Instagram. People are mad. Y'all should have known. He ain't been around. Did you know he got knocked out? Did you know he did this? Did you know he did that? No, they didn't know. All they know is they saw that big fine man knock Jake Paul from Here to Kingdom Come, and they're interested. They want to know when he's fighting again. They want to know when he's coming back to America. They love his accent. They love that he smiles. He has nice teeth. They love all the things. And y'all sound mad. Y'all sound jealous. Y'all sound envious. Y'all sound like some haters. That's what y'all sound like. I just thought I'd let you know. It's very unattractive. If you think hating on AJ is going to make the lady say, yeah, that's right, shoot, it's not. They're not going to say that. Like, we know who AJ is. It doesn't do anything for what he looks like, though. Okay. They've been showing the clip with him and Floyd next to each other when the ladies were coming up to take pictures and Floyd was being bypassed like an ant and he was looking very salty. That's what y'all sound like. That's what you guys sound like. Just thought I'd put that out there. And that's all. Yeah, I just thought I'd put that out there. But that's also how y'all sound when y'all talk about Monster anyway. Y'all sound really salty. Y'all sound big mad. That man has done nothing to warrant all the enviousness. He hasn't done anything. Now, you may be mad at boxing writers or reporters or the coverage that he gets. You can be mad at that. But why are you mad at him, though? He's doing nothing to warrant the backhanded and the requirements that he must make in order to be looked at as a great boxer. Y'all mad because people y'all say y'all don't care about are saying he's the greatest boxer, or he's on the pound for pound list, or that he's on Mount Rushmore. Y'all claim y'all don't care about them boxing people, but you really do. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't care that they put him on there. The people that you respect must put him somewhere close, which is why you got your draws in a bunch. It doesn't look good on y'all. It doesn't look good on y'all at all. It impressed me. He could go and fight Tank Davis. If he want to impress me, he got to move up like Pacquiao did. Now, mind you, in the same breath, these same people question Pacquiao and his and steroid usage. They question it big time. But now, if you want to be impressed, that's what Inoue is going to have to do to some kind of way impress you.
Sue them. Take them off the court. Kick their channel shut down. It's embarrassing. I be trying. Greg was over there laughing at us a while ago, friend, because he said we be talking to these dudes real bad. We be telling them about themselves, and ain't nobody else gonna do it. But it's true. Y'all really do sound like haters. And you know what's crazy? Like, we've had our share of like little issues with some of the YouTube girlies. You men ain't nothing. Nothing like that.
Friend, I'm glad you said it. I wasn't gonna say nothing because I knew I was gonna be touching hearts when I talked about Inoue and AJ. But I just want y'all to leave that also in 2025 because yeah.
Listen, let me no, my friend ain't gonna say it. Let me elaborate. You sound like goddamn girls, okay? The girls that talk sports, we don't act like that. We know how to beef with some class. Have some cool. Come over here and take some notes. We can tell y'all how to do some stuff. Hell, go to the people that we was beefing with. They can teach y'all some shit. They got some cools. At least they a little bit classy about they shit too. We know how to do it in a classy manner. Y'all Hey, and you know what's crazy? Stop making female references to stuff.
Then you see, that's why I was going with it
When
because I'm
y'all
sick of
start
that.
when y'all start talking about emotions and you acting like a hoe and you acting like a bitch, you might want to go and look in the mirror and raise your shirt up because there's two breasts on your chest
And your
and
milk is coming out. You're lactating
two big solid B cups on your chest.
and you're
Please
shaking.
stop making female references when y'all be talking about shit. I don't know who decided to come up with bitch being the female dog, but I don't like that. They should have named the boy dog the bitch.
I mean, because why every time y'all want to talk about some being emotional and some, you still haven't grown up and realized that it has nothing to do with female tendencies. What y'all really trying to say is that that dude is being immature. That's the word. Okay. Let me give y'all some vocabulary lessons. Immaturity does not equate to female. Immaturity does not equate to woman tendencies. Okay, stop that in 2026 when you trying to embarrass or you trying to talk down on a dude. The first thing you want to say, oh, he being emotional, he acting like a female. No, 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 no. Tell him he's acting like a child. You're being immature. You're pouting. You're fussy. You're having a temper tantrum. That's childlike, okay? Because I'm a grown female adult woman. I don't act like that. And the grown female adult women that I associate with, they don't act like that either. So please spare me. I've let y'all make it the whole time that we've been here on this YouTube blur. I'm sick of it. Stop saying that. The word you're looking for is immaturity, immature, childlike, stiffified, even if that's where you want to go with it. But stop saying they acting like women. Stop that. Because I'm offended. Okay?
And
Very
just
much.
the FYI, because you know y'all love being nerds and geeky and shit. Just before y'all became men, I want y'all to understand that you started as a woman. So moving right along, that's why y'all act the way y'all do. Because before your meat turned, you were a girl. So there's that. So yeah, that's why y'all act the way you do. Acknowledge it. We're cool. We good. We
Listen,
good.
Bella. They just weird, yo. Weird. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? It's crazy. I want you guys to stop that. And I'm holding your hand and I'm saying it with love. Stop
I'm not
doing
holding no hand. My friend is gonna be nice to you. Hey, I'm gonna tell. There's a few things that we gonna get in order from you channels because I know y'all gonna go and y'all gonna be like, "Oh, she talking about us. We're gonna address this." Tell you what, hairlines, teeth, odors, health, money. That's all y'all need to worry about in 2026. Come do your little boxing thing, but those five important things, those are what y'all need to worry about in 2026. Most importantly, hairlines.
it.
Teeth is second, but that hairline, I see that first. Y'all know a lot of y'all try to there. Y'all didn't learn to talk to cover up them teeth. Some of y'all talk like this, so we don't see them teeth. But it look like y'all been eating sandwiches, and I seen it the other day. So y'all get them hygienes and stuff together, cause it looked like y'all been eating sandwiches. Okay, friend. I'm sorry. I don't know why you said something, cause now
Listen,
my
I'm reading
y'all.
I'm reading the super chat because I've been simmering. That's been simmering in my soul for a while. The way that they address each other when they call themselves getting at each other. The first thing they say that's supposed to be such a stab is you acting like a female, you acting like a broad, you acting like a woman. No, no, no. I don't know the women that y'all know. I don't. But if that's how they're acting, then they're acting childish. Okay. And you probably need to find some other women to hang out with. Just saying. Freedom's Much, thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I read that already? Yes, he did. Yes, I did. And thank you so much, Freedom Smart. He came back and he says, I ain't mad at him. I was like, well, AJ been around for a minute. I was surprised the American ladies just found out about him. Yes, the American ladies did. And you know why? Because when he came the first time and he fought Fatback, I mean sorry, what was his name? Bad Bill.
Andy Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz. Nobody really knew who Andy Ruiz was. So it wasn't a big deal when he lost to most American ladies who don't follow boxing. It wasn't a big thing because it was Andy Ruiz. Nobody knew him. But because it was Jake Paul, it was on it was on Netflix. I don't want to say free TV, but it was around for on an app that mostly everybody has access to. Then it was a huge thing. Jake Paul, that was huge for Anthony Joshua. A lot of people are like, I can't believe Anthony did it. For Anthony Joshua, it did make sense for him to do it because he's coming to America the second time. He's fighting somebody really well known. And if he knocks this clown out, he's knocking out a clown that people who watched him fight Mike Tyson want to see lose. So it was a win-win situation for AJ. It really was. I don't care if he made $10 million. It was a win-win situation just on the exposure alone. So it was a smart move for him. Um, thank you so much, Freedom's March.
Are
And
y'all bothered in the chat?
they
Are
are.
the chat bothered?
They
Are,
are.
are
It's
y'all
okay.
bothered?
Some of them are, but it's okay. Thank you, Phenomenal Mexican. He says, not the lactating breastises, wild behavior. Yeah, that's what it is, though. It is. Thank you so much, Chris. He said for the super sticker. We appreciate it. The 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, so I'm just saying. I think it was a good deal for him. I think it was good. It was good for him. And I'm glad he was able to knock him into the middle of tomorrow and break his jaw in two places and get all the attention that he's garnering from the U.S. women. Go ahead, friend.
Okay, so I know we got to get to the awards though, but boxing is what we do first, right?
Yeah,
So with Jake Paul injured the way he's injured, possibly never boxing again, right? What happens to MVP now?
I think MVP should stay. I think MVP has established themselves as the number one promotional company for women's boxing, and they've done that without question. So I think MVP boxing is set up to rule women's boxing at this point. I think it's a solid move. I think they are on solid footing. Let me say that. I don't see them just because Jake lost the way he did. It's not going to stop him from talking. It's not going to stop his fans from still being his fans and tuning in to whatever he has going on. So I think they should still be good. Now, what I do want to know is, does MVP have any male signings that we should be concerned about? Like, I don't know any other male boxers that they have
No,
on the.
they re-signed Lucas Body to that deal, but oh, hold on,
Hmm.
duly plans.
Hmm. Hmm. Thank you so much. Chris came back with a 9.99 super chat. Thank you. He says Alicia versus Caroline. Thoughts, please, ladies. Woo wee. Friend, how you feel about that future fight?
Blind legally. Um, I'll be honest. A
It's
lot of
Sunday.
people.
It's Sunday. You gotta
It's
be.
Sunday. I'll be honest. Um, I'm concerned about that knuckle. It's not enough raps on that knuckle to condemn it. It's not enough. There ain't enough they can put on it to condemn it down. Carolina's she a freight train friend, and that's the
Maybe.
only.
I'm sorry. I just
That's all.
continue.
I'm sorry. That's the only word that I can use to describe her. She a freight train. Alicia gonna have to go back to Tony.
Well,
And what? What? What I said?
nothing. Nothing. I'm listening.
Alicia's gonna have to go back to Tony and find her fluid self again to be able to deal with Caroline because she can box her. She has the ability to do it. Um, she's just a trained friend, and that knuckle, it ain't enough reps on it if she can't control that train.
I think it's a very interesting matchup. This is what my question is. Would it be at 130 or would it be at 135? Because if it's at 135, I've been giving Caroline the edge. If it's at 130 and Alicia just did something that a lot of people are not really taking into consideration. We've always said she had gas tank issues towards the back end of her fights, but Sister Girl just had a 12 round, 3 minute fight that she went 12 rounds, 3 minutes, and she looked good doing it. If she's gonna fight Caroline Dubois, my suggestion would be bring her down to 130, fight her 3 minute rounds, 12 rounds. That would be my suggestion. Go ahead, friend.
Alicia looks healthier at 135 3-minute rounds than she would at 130. I
Has
think
she
that
been at 135 before? When she fought Michaela Mayer, where did
she
she
fought
fight
at
Michaela Mayer?
130, 130, 130. That was at 130.
Michaela was way down at 130.
That was at 130. Yeah. Then she went up to 135, 140, 147, 154. We didn't watch her move through these weights. Yeah, friend.
So Alicia just has been at 130 this whole time.
Right.
Well, I'd like to see her at 135 before she gets in with Caroline to better make an assessment of that fight. I want to see Alicia at 135 to see what she looks like before she gets in there with Caroline at 135. So Alicia fought at 126. Rick, okay, okay, okay. You know what? I think it's a good fight. And I like Caroline. Caroline Cole. Caroline, like you said, she a freight train and she
She
a
a
big one
freight
too.
train. But
Yeah.
Alicia got she and I hate this because I know how what she was going through over there. She need to bring just Tony. Just Tony. Just Tony.
She just needs
Nobody
to get
else.
her offense back fluid.
She needs to get her offense back fluid. She fighting like Arrow, not fluid. Her feet planted. She ain't on her toes really no more. Everything is feet planted, throwing them bitches. She can't do that with Caroline. Like she can't plant her feet ever. She can't never stop to like do nothing like that. The moment she stopped, Caroline gonna be there because she is a train.
Yeah. She
Alicia
is,
got to
she got to put her combinations together
she got to
to
put a combination. She got to go back to being Alicia, friend.
to derail what Caroline's got coming down them tracks.
Yes,
She's gonna have
yes,
to put something on her to make her think
yes.
about it. And I agree. I agree. I agree with that. I want to. So Freedom's March is saying Alicia says she doesn't have to cut as much weight at 135. So she's been at 135 before. Okay, because I want to say she fought Michaela at 135. Hey Drew. Yeah, so I think it's a good fight. And listen, I love Alicia Baumgartner. That's my girl, and I don't duck no smoke for my fighters. Okay, I don't duck no smoke for my fighters. If I think her and Caroline is probably going to be one of the biggest female boxing matches moving forward
And they
when it
talk
happens.
to each other so good. That's what I love about it the most. They talk to each other so
Yeah,
damn good. I got
yeah.
Alicia by decision.
I don't know. I have to see her at 135 again. And I want to see, and what I know she wants is she wants that smoke with Amanda Serrano. That's what she
I
wants.
mean,
She
let's
wants that
go on and
smoke.
pass the torch, friend.
Yeah,
Let's
and that's
go on
what
and
it
get it
is.
over with.
That's what it is. She wants that smoke with Amanda Serrano because Amanda is on the back nine of her career. She can take that torch from Amanda and be the premier face of women's boxing over at that network at MVP. And I mean, it's lining up perfectly. I understand. She keeps calling Caroline a little pup, but y'all know dogs grow quick. Dog years is fast. So it's not gonna be long for before Caroline is in position for real, for real. She's gonna have to see her. She's gonna have to see about her. Oh, she fought Mayor at 130. Thank you, Freedom's March.
Yeah, that's what I
Jesus
thought.
Christ. I did not know Michaela was way down at
Yeah,
130.
friend, Michaela didn't try. I told you we watched her go up in weight. She was fighting at 130. She went to 35. Then she went to 40. She fought that Jonas girl at 47.
At
And then she
47.
went to 54. Michaela didn't travel.
My God, today,
Yeah.
Michaela. Y'all, we need to be putting some more stank on Michaela's name. 130, 135, 140, 147, and now she at 154. She didn't win titles in all of those divisions, did she? Did she win titles in all those divisions? My God.
I think she didn't have a belt in every division, friend.
Wow. Michaela, my bad. I mean, and y'all know we like Michaela over here, but golly, I didn't realize she had gone up that many weight classes. Yeah. Jeesh. God dog. That's awesome. And what I really want for her, I want Clarissa to come on back down to 154 because I want to see her and Michaela Mayer. I think that's a good ass fight. I really do. I really, really do. So that was that. I know we kind of went all over the place a little bit, but yeah, I did want to touch on that with you guys as far as the hate that I see and just the discourse and the angst and the it as a boxing fan, and y'all know we are boxing fans first over here. Listening to you guys talk about him and the way y'all just it's like, and this is not, I'm not going to even say the term because I don't respect the term, but it's reversal of everything that you talk about when you defending your favorite fighter. The way people sound to you when you have to defend your favorite fighter and it's just like crazy nonsense. That's how y'all sound when y'all be talking nonsense about anyway, because the dude don't bother nobody. All he does is win. If they say no hand wraps, he go in there and fight with no hand wraps. If he can fight with hand wraps, he gonna fight with them. That's what he prefer to fight with, and it's not illegal to do so. But y'all just you know you're mad because your favorite fighter, maybe Rigo, didn't get the all the admiration that they're giving to Inoue. Maybe one of your favorite fighters didn't get all of the things that they're giving him. But y'all are the same people who tell me you don't respect certain people and what they say. So why exactly are you mad? Why? And if you're mad because people that you respect say he's good, then respect their opinion. They ain't saying the shit just to be saying the shit. That can fight. Like he's good. Like he's damn good. He's exciting. All the stuff that you want, he's exciting. Yes, he done got put down before. Yes. But he gets back up and he takes care of business. What are we mad about? Y'all sound salty. You sound green-eyed. You sound envious. And it's just not a good look. Stop doing it. Okay? Same thing for Anthony Joshua. Y'all mad? You sound, this is what it sounds like. You're hating because the American women are excited. That's what it sounds like. Like, y'all don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You better do that. And leave all this back and forth foolishness with other YouTubers. Y'all, we came to y'all's channels because it was good boxing talk. I would quickly go somewhere else when I get on somebody's channel that I love and respect, that I used to have love and respect for. And the whole time y'all are on there, you talking about somebody sneak this in, or are you talking about what was said, who was said, and it's some female shit and some. No, all of y'all are men, and you're acting not like females. You're not acting like grown women. Y'all are acting like children. You're being very immature. It's boxing talk. Okay? That's really what we come in here to do. We come in to talk boxing. We can have a difference of opinion about some boxing stuff, but all that other rigmarole y'all got going on, as a fan of channels, it makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that. Like, it's mess. and there's no women involved. So stop putting us in that shit. Stop saying it's like y'all acting like women. You're acting messy like this is female stuff. Stop saying that because there's no women involved in that shit, and we don't get up here and do that. So yeah, I don't say nothing in nobody's chat. Sometimes I listen. Sometimes I comment when it's boxing shit to talk about, but I don't comment on all the other shit that a lot of people got going on. But what I will do in 2026 is if I'm listening and I hear somebody drop some shit about some, oh, didn't you act like a female, you act like a woman, you act like a bitch. No, no, no. You're acting like a child. You're acting like an immature, pouty child that's having a temper tantrum that doesn't know how to control their emotions. That's what you're acting like. And I'm going to check that shit. Because as a woman, I get fucking offended. Just saying. Now, let's get on to our end of the year awards ceremony. Dun, 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 dun.
And see, look at y'all. Y'all can't help yourself being messy ass men in the comments. Say they name. Who y'all talking about? If it's for you, then it's for you. Get your titties out. See what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even, we've been giving y'all all this game. It went in one ear literally and out the other. And y'all just was like, you know what? They're not talking about us. Who you talking about though, girl? Who you talking about? Y'all got y'all purse on your arm like this, your matcha in your hand with your straw from Starbucks. Who, girl? What they say, girl? Who?
Stormy
Who
B, I
said
could never
it?
ignore you. I didn't see it. Salute, Stormy B. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, Stormy B, man. Yeah, I just, you know.
Girl, who you talking about? Look like they've been biting sandwiches and be smiling in the camera, girl. Who? White bread teeth. Who you talking about? If you don't watch the damn channels, you just don't know. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. Like y'all don't know how to be good cousins. Y'all don't enjoy the FaceTime. Y'all asking too many questions and we gotta talk in pig Latin because the other cousins that we don't want to know is here. Is y'all all right?
You know, they
No,
not.
y'all not. Y'all too busy being messy ass men.
Messy miss.
And you know what I'm giving out to y'all next year for Christmas? Bras. Bra and panty sets.
Listen,
Victoria's Secrets.
we going from training bras all the way to double F's. That's what y'all getting. That's what y'all, friend.
No,
I love
Jason, I'm not saying they here. See what I'm saying? Y'all not good girlfriends, man. Y'all not good girlfriends. Y'all don't know how to take hints. Y'all don't know how to follow along. Y'all need direction. No, we're gonna end the phone. We're gonna make this the only people that's gonna be able to type in the chat is gonna be the women that talk the show because the girls get it. Y'all, on the other hand, y'all done missed it.
them all over the head, all over the head. Y'all getting bras next year. Bras, I like it.
Bras. And
Bras.
I'm not
We
even
figuring
gonna
out
get y'all
sizes.
small ones. I'm gonna get y'all big full B's. Y'all big full B cup for the bitches. B's for the bitches. Ah! I'm telling y'all that's what y'all get because man, y'all be killing me, man. I'm telling you.
Woo! Drew Titan say, I just told the YN that I'm fussing with dudes that wear D cups. That's what they wear.
They wear bras. Y'all were girls before your meat dropped. That's what you tell them. I can tell your inner woman didn't heal when your meat dropped. That you still real feminine. Yes, it's because you was a girl before you got meats. Y'all need to remind yourselves of that.
No green light, Bella. No, no, we ain't doing that over here. No, no, no. That's what we
Bella,
talk about not
please.
doing. No. Oh, Jesus. Now, see, you trying to go into the new year with no wrench. That's what you trying to do.
You don't need no taco head when you look like this, boo. You don't need no taco head when you look like this. We
Tell him
going to
again.
the We're going, you know what's crazy? And you know what? Shout out to Fighting Words with Bang. Because Bang said something earlier, and you know what? I need to come over here and clock this tea because I really tried to like clean up the channel and say, we were gonna keep stuff clean because we're going to the network. You know what? And then he brought up all these channels that be smoking weed with their guests and they be cussing and having a good time. Guess what? I ain't cleaning up nothing in 2026. Y'all finna get a real unfiltered ass version because these dudes can do it. Gil Arenas and them, they be sitting around smoking and cussing and doing the same thing we doing. Guess what, friend?
Friend, that got millions already though. We trying to
That's
get out.
okay. Guess what? Somebody gonna pay for it. You heard me? Somebody gonna pay for it. You don't want to know why? Because we give it to them real good. You can't help it but to
We
like
do.
it.
We do. We do. We do. We
But
do.
I'm
We
telling
do.
you, the unfiltered 2022 Boxiana is back in effect in 2026. I ain't gonna be ranking on people no more because I work with them. But ain't no telling what might come out of my I ain't gonna do that no more. I can't make fun of people no more, you guys, because like when they see me now, like
They be
now
nervous
they
to
look
come say something, y'all, because she
they
be so
do.
crazy. They don't know if they can approach us because they don't know what kind of response they gonna get from my friend. We see the people when we're out and they looking like, I know them from somewhere. This them
Is she
girls.
gonna say something?
Is she gonna say something? Is she gonna go off on me? Like what? And we just have to be nice and smile and speak. And once we speak and say, hey, how y'all doing? And keep walking, then we break the ice and it's like, okay.
And
But
then now, y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all a piece of a story, okay? And I'm not even gonna tell y'all the people that involved. Me and my friend was just being me and my friend speaking. Hey, how y'all doing? When I tell y'all, we turned into people that we don't know, country's cousins, real quick. We ended on on an 8 hour adventure that we didn't even ask to be on, and we didn't even know how we got there because we somebody's country cousins. But this is just entertainment, y'all. When we're not like this when we're working.
yeah, man. What a
An
night.
eight hour adventure, you guys. 8 hours.
What a day. What a day. What a day. Thank you so much, Phenomenal Mexican, up in here giving us all kind of Christmas gifts. He says boxes 50 Cent and Pimp C all rolled into one. Yeah, she is. But sprinkled with a lot of Southern charm. A lot. Because in all honesty, she's the more approachable one when we're out. She really is.
Cause I'm gonna
She,
walk up on you, baby.
yeah, she gonna come. She gonna what you say? She gonna run down on you. That's what she gonna.
And Will, how y'all doing?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
y'all doing? I'm gonna
yeah.
if your clothes jacked up, I'm gonna get you right because image is a big thing. We personable people and like people love us. They love us more this year than they did last year. I can't wait for 2026. We in the dough. You heard me?
Thank you so much. Let me see. Keaton one. He says, Beyond Boxy. Girl's gonna call you Beyonce. Boxyonce says, I miss your Barbie pick screensaver. Thanks for a great year of content, Queens.
You
Thank you
know
so
what? Listen, when I tell y'all I got so many stuff to load in as my pick to change out, I got a bunch of Barbie stuff. When I tell y'all the Barbie interchange is going to be so crazy. Yeah, Barbie is making a comeback in 2026 as well. And if y'all ain't noticed, I've been posting a bunch of shorts.
yes.
I've been trying to post on the community page and get our socials back popping. I'm out of fight mode for temporarily, so I'm back on Queens of Boxing. So
Listen, we 2026 is about to be a good prosperous year for the Queens. I'm claiming that already. And we really want y'all to come along on the ride, on the journey. It's about to go up. Okay. When I say up, I mean up, up. Anyway, let's get to our end of the year boxing award show. First category. And y'all go watch the shorts. Because friend did upload a few. And we got more coming because we've had moments in 2025. But first category of the year, I want to start off with the prospect of the year. And my nominations include Moses Itzama. Is that how you say his last name? The heavyweight Moses, Scooter Davis, and both of the Jones boys, Omari Jones and Amari Jones. One is the new the guy the Jones that came out of the Olympics, in the Amari, I don't know which is which. The other one is the Amari that was with DHP, that's now with Golden Boy. Okay, he was on the card with Lubin and um, Virgil, and he looked really good. He looked really good, and he seemed to be a sweet baby when we met him in person as well. Y'all know I'm a sucker for a sweet baby. Um, I love the boxers who get busy in the ring, but actually have very low key, nice personalities in person. He seems to be one of those gentlemen. So, out of those four, Moses, Scooter Davis, Omari Jones, and the Olympian Amari Jones, friend, who do you have as your prospect of the year?
There's only one, and we don't have to list off the list. I'm going with the youngest of the nephews, Scooter Davis, who has fought
Ooh,
317 times this year.
how
Shout out
many?
to him, 317. 317. The boy got, friend, I don't even know how many trunks he's had to have made this year. Like, he has an unlimited amount of trunks, because I want to say Scooter fought 5 or 6 times. No shit, this year, for
He does
real.
fight a lot. He does fight a
Yeah.
lot. He and Eric. Oh, Eric, I do like your nomination. Najee Lopez is another good one. Yes, he is another good one, as well as not Keyshawn. What's Shakur's cousin name? What's the little boy name that you call Shakur?
Shakur's cousin. Shakur's cousin. I'll never remember that boy's name. They should have never did that, friend.
What is his name, y'all?
Shakur's cousin. I was
No,
gonna
and
say
he's got to
Amari
fight coming up.
Amari Hydra. Hey, what? That ain't his
I
name.
can't stand him.
What?
I can't stand him. I can't
That's
stand
his
him.
name. So, friend, if they never would have introduced that man as Shakur's cousin, we would have been forced to remember his name. It's like he got a name on him.
Jason,
I'm just
he is. He said he's on Branded Brother status.
he
Exactly.
is
Zaquin.
Zaquin.
Thank you, Michael Ray. Zaquin. Thank you.
Shakur's cousin, Moses. Shakur, he might as well just go ahead and just change his name to Shakur cousin Moses. I remember that before I remember Zaquin. I'm just
He's
saying
another
they
good.
should.
He's
I
another
wouldn't
good.
know. I wouldn't
He's
know. He's standing
he,
in Shakur's shadow, friend. If they never would have did that, the baby would have had his own life. But no, they said, let's put him in Shakur's shadow. Now he's Shakur's cousin.
well,
Mhm.
my prospect of the year is the former Olympian from Orlando. I think he's from Orlando. He's from Florida, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, I'm going with one of my namesake. One of them Jones boys was gonna get it, but I'm going with the young Olympian. I love that he is so well put together at such a young age. I want to say he's Omari with an O. Which one is the? Let me check before I. Hey, Janae. Let me check before I say the wrong one so I can make sure. And I think yes. Oh, Omari with the O, Omari Jones. He is a 154 pounder, and he is my prospect of the year. Okay. He is a go. Is he signed with Golden Boy? Who is he signed with? Omari. I want to say he signed
Golden
with
boy.
Golden Boy, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, he's a former Olympian, not a heavyweight. He fought at 154, if I'm not mistaken. And he's fought at catch weights, but this was his first year turning professional. And I just like everything about him. He's all about his business. When he comes in, he comes dressed the part, baby. I love that about him already. He's matchroom. Thank you, Janae. He's a matchroom. Yes, he's a matchroom. Omari is matchroom. Amari is golden boy. Thank you, Janae. Getting us together and whatnot. Hey, girl. So, yeah, that's the prospect of the year for me. So, now I want to go to a category. I don't know if we've had this one in previous years. And y'all, we ain't going to have 50 level categories. We ain't going to have that many this time. Um, I I think I know who you're talking about, Intercede. I think I know who you're talking about. And I think he fights for Golden Boy. And he's good. I think I know who you're talking about. He's at either 54 or 47. Hey, the Cardenas, how you doing? I want to talk about a category, robbery of the year. Okay, robbery of the year. First, Shiraz versus Adames. Second, Morel versus Katiev. Third, and more recent, Roach versus Pitbull. And fourth, again, Roach versus Tank. Which was the biggest robbery of the year, friend?
I'm gonna go Gervonta versus Lamanta. Um because Gervonta took a knee against Lamanta and that lost him the fight.
Well, I
That is
happen to
my
agree.
robbery.
I happen to agree with that. Um, and it's so sad because Lamont Roach is a double nominee in that category because I wholeheartedly believe had we been anywhere else other than San Antonio, he would have got the win as well. But by far, Lamont Roach being given a draw against Tank Davis was probably the biggest, the most notable robbery of the year for me because even without Gervonta taking the knee, I felt like Lamont Roach won the fight. Okay. So yeah, I'm giving that also to Lamont Roach, but I'm giving it for Lamont Roach versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay. So that one we agreed upon. Let's go to the best dressed slash best ring walk of the year. I know who I'm giving it to. I don't have, let me see. The only two, I didn't even have a lot to choose from. For me, it was out of um Alicia Baumgartner um when she fought, not this fight. Who did she fight before? I liked her outfit.
In the dome.
Yeah, I liked her outfit. Oh, that's a good one, Eric. Oh, Bud has, he says Bud for the Desperado wing walk. I have Chris Eubanks Jr. and I can't decide which one, being one or being two. Being two, he lost, so it kind of takes some steam off of it. But when I saw it live immediately, baby, something about that white fur did it for me. That many men dropped did it for me. But the first ring walk with his dad was phenomenal. It was just a great feeling. It just gave me as a boxing fan a fabulous feeling. And the fight lived up to the hype, which I didn't think was going to happen. So, friend, if you have to choose, feel free to look into these comments, or if you remember something that caught your eye, what do you give as your best dress slash best ring walk of the year?
Um, I have a couple. For my best dressed female, I'm of course I'm going with by Mimi because she went down there and tore Miami up. Um, so I'm going with the big bomb. I love the jeweled out, draped out coat. Like all that was it was it for me.
Okay.
My best dressed male, you gave it to Chris. I'm gonna cheat this year and give it to myself and give it to Frank because that black and pink it was really really near to my heart. So I'm gonna cheat and pick myself and pick Frank for the best dress, but Chris it was definitely that fur. I don't know where they got that fur from, baby, but listen, whatever animal that was sacrificed, they were treated so heavenly well. My God.
Baby, that white fur. That white fur. That white fur and his smug look on his face. Like some people have a smug look on their face and it just pisses me off. But the smug look on Chris Eubanks' face when he was walking out, like, yeah, you mother, cause yeah. I know you
I
mad.
forgot about the butterscotch gator, Eric. I forgot about the
You
gator.
know what? Talking
I
about
forgot about the
Devin.
gator. Huh?
Devin. You talking about
Yes.
Devin?
That
Yes. I
butterscotch
thought about
gator,
that.
baby. I
Yes.
don't know,
Yes.
man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I
Yes.
don't know.
Yes.
Mm. That gator was tough, man. I don't know, man. I still feel like I should cheat. I'm giving myself some awards this goddamn year. I'm going. I'm gonna still pick myself, but that damn butterscotch, baby. I don't
That
know.
I forgot about that gator.
And
That
then I
gator
forgot
was
about David Benavidez. David Benavidez was tough too.
David always still. That but listen, that alligator,
That
that
gator, yeah,
crocodile.
yeah.
I forgot about Dev and that crocodile. I ain't gonna lie. And he had on a nice long robe to go with it too. I don't think I'd ever seen Dev in a long robe like that. Yeah, it wasn't no jacket. It was a robe. That was nice. Honorable mention. Honorable mention. That was nice.
Look, Janae, everybody's gonna have to pass the trophy around. Everybody get it for 3 months. Everybody get it for 3 months. And
That
then they
was
gotta pass it to the
forgot
next
about
person.
it.
Yeah. That
That was
damn gator was tough.
that was nice.
Let me tell y'all the thought in that goes into the ring outfits, and let me tell y'all these boxers are really really picky about picking out their stuff. So for that to be done, Devin really is in his bag when it comes to creating his outfits because
His
they
look.
are picky about
They
that.
They really are, and I didn't realize that until we got into this. That is a big thing for them because that really does show a lot about their personality. They really put thought and effort into that. If they're doing something, even with Bud, and I didn't realize it until really I realized that year Bud came out to LL Cool J, I'm Bad, in that long robe. I was like, oh, okay, Bud on some shit. And then he came out with the fish net when he fought Errol. I was like, man, they really have themes. Like he's really putting effort into this. And when I sat down and listened to the people explain his desperado entrance against Canelo, I was floored. And then to know that his childhood friend was the one doing the singing and whatnot, it was just a lot. And hell, now that I'm talking about that, that's kind of honorable mention too. At least the ring entrance part of it was. Yeah, that Chaka Khan was bad too. Bubby having them ring entrances now.
Bubby having some ring entrances, man. Like, and you know what, Michael? I seen your comment. Scooter did have a baby blue fur that was up there with that Christopher Eubanks.
I don't know if nothing gonna ever be up there with
Friend,
Chris.
now listen, I'm gonna have to go find a picture of that baby blue. Hey, I'm
I remember
telling
it.
you.
I saw it. It was giving me
mm,
Cameron feels. But that white man, and I say MANK, that white man.
Mike, friend, I wonder how much a fur of that caliber is worth. Honestly, I'm thinking easily 200,000. That's easily a $200,000 coat.
That white mink was
And I
nasty.
mean, it was for, and it
Woo!
wasn't it was thick. I know he was getting warm walking to the ring. It was thick all the way through.
Baby, that thing was the way the lights was hitting it, that thing was lit up, that thing was nice. The only thing that would have kept it out would have been a win. I hated that he did not win that fight because man, that was an interest right there. Yeah, that was nice. Anyhow. Okay. Next category. Are you guys enjoying the awards show? Are you? Okay, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Thank you. Um, so yeah, you were at it. You was at the fight, Noble. How was it in the arena when they came out? You telling me you were at those new UK fights? Please give us the blow by blow. How, please, what was the feeling? He said they all hit in real time, baby. Cause it's different when you in the arena
I
versus
bet
watching.
that fur was hitting like Pitbull Diamonds was hitting at that presser.
Twinkling and twinkling.
Y'all, when I tell y'all they could have turned the lights off at that presser and Pitbull neck would have kept everything lit.
They was just dancing.
Y'all, he had on NFL diamonds, and I don't know if y'all pay attention to the not rapper diamonds. He had on NFL diamonds, and they
What's the
wasn't like
difference?
dog. It was a tennis bracelet, like I mean a tennis necklace, friend.
Up on
And
his neck.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still that's been my only thought about the whole event week was his neck and how I was so far away and I could see the multicolored dancing from where I was, friend.
Bella, yes. And they weren't like huge diamonds. They were nice size. They wasn't like oversized huge diamonds, but the quality on them, the sparkle on them, the dancing that his neck was doing, and he was dressed down. You know, he didn't have, but the way the lighting was hitting on them diamonds.
Y'all, I'm telling you, if you go back, if you get time, sometime the night before you go to bed, go back to the final presser from Pitbull and Lamont Roach and look at Pitbull next sit up there and twinkle on that stage like that. When I tell y'all every light was hitting every color in there, yellow, pink, green, blue, you could see it all up there on that stage. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Jalen Hurts is Megan Thee Stallion is probably the next closest I've seen of that caliber diamond. Like up,
Friend, Eric O wants to know what is the difference. I'm sorry, not Eric O, Jason Williams. What's the difference between NFL versus rapper diamond?
rapper diamonds look like diamond dust. Big T rings. I don't know where you from, but the flea market, that's what rapper diamonds look like. They got them crushed diamonds. NFL, they got whole carats. Like it ain't bust down. Rappers got bust down diamonds. Very, very, very bust down.
Costumey jewelry.
Most of the night. Ain't they what they call it? That's what rappers got. Jalen Hurts got um GS
Blood
certified.
diamond. Blood
Yeah.
diamond. Diamond.
Them, them,
Yeah.
them,
Mhm.
them,
Yeah. Okay.
them.
So now we're going to get into our knockout of the year. Now, I know it's a lot of knockouts, y'all. I didn't get a chance to like really dig deep. Um, but here are the ones that I came up with. And please feel free, yeah, the Congo. Please feel free to put in the comment section your knockout of the year. Okay, so first, and what I have, what first one I'm giving out, the first choice is the last big one, and that's the one that I saw live and in living color. Frank Martin versus Rancis Bartholomew. Okay. Then we're gonna go back to the one that actually got him the fight, um, and got the people talking about the fight that would happen later on. Jen Sasaki versus Brian Norman Jr. Okay. My favorite, Shiraz versus Berlanka. Friend, what do you have? Do you have anything to add to that list?
No, and like I tell you, I'm cheating. I'm cheating this year. Mm-hmm.
I ain't cheating.
I'm
My
cheating.
pick for knockout of the year, I was so tickled and so happy about it when Shiraz put the put them things on Edward Berlanga, the way he put them things on Edward Berlanga after Edward Berlanga had talked all the noise that he had talked to him, I laughed and grinned and cackled like I had done it. That is my knockout of the year. Shiraz versus Edward Berlanga. Friend, what is yours?
I'm torn, of course, because I remember I told you I was cheating this year. I was voting for myself a lot. Um, that's Shiraz, because I just can't stand Edward Belanga. That's up there. Brian Norman is up there. Frank is up there. But if I had to choose, that Brian Norman was sick. But I hate Edward Berlanga real bad. So I'm gonna pick Berlanga. Like him getting knocked out any day will always be over anything else.
Yeah, and you know what? Bella is correcting us because that was a TKO. It wasn't a KO. If we
It's
going
soft.
knockout, yeah, if we
Okay.
going knockout where you knocked out cold, then I do have to go ahead and get it to Frank Martin because Rancis was down there for a little while and I was scared for him. Berlanga
Yeah, and
just
I
went
think
in.
Ranches was the only one that was out like that and was out for a minute. Well, it's between Frank and Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah, when you erase weeks of a man's memory, yeah, you know, that's kind of hard to beat. That's kind of hard to beat. But I'm going with Frank Martin and his knockout over Rancis because I was really concerned. I was like concerned for Rancis. Y'all, he was down there while my friend was saying pack him up and send him home to his mama.
Send it
He was
to his mama. Get him out of here.
just like that, y'all,
Sure
but like
was.
10 times louder. Like,
Louder. And when I say my deepest of cheerleading voice, that was coming from the very, very, very bottom, bottom, bottom of my stomach. The very bottom. Get his ass out of here. And Rancis was so sweet through the whole thing. But I'm a winner. I'm a winner at the end of the day. I'm very competitive. And it like if you know me, what is it?
I forgot about
Oh,
Jai.
I forgot about Ja. Bro, that man head eyes behind his head.
I
I don't
forgot
know.
about
That's up there too, man. That's up there too.
I forgot about that one. That's a good one, y'all. That's a good. We had
Yeah.
some good knockouts this
Definitely. We
year.
got yeah, yeah, yeah. We got some good stuff.
Janae, I saw the double knockdown on Pro Box too. That was
I did.
good.
I
That was
did.
the most
Yeah.
surprising moment of the year for me. I was not expecting that. But I'm going with Rancis. I'm going with that Frank Martin knockout of Rancis Bartholomew, and that was a great way for him to get back, um, you know, in the W column. Okay. So now we're gonna move on to the upset of the year. Upset of the year. Upset of the year. First contender is Rolly Romero versus Ryan Garcia. Second one is Resendez versus Caleb Plant. Third on my list is Terrence Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Friend, who do you give that category to? Best upset of the year.
I'm gonna give it to Budrick because he beat Canelo. My poor
You think,
Canelo. He didn't had
do
it
you
rough
think that
this
was an
year.
upset?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yes, that was an upset. Yes. You know who was upset the most? Me. Because you know why? I knew Budrick was gonna beat him, and there was nothing that I could do. And then I knew, man, and I just knew it was the perfect storm. Canelo had the goddamn pepperoni friend, and it wasn't no little pepperoni. It was a big pepperoni with the cheese. I knew it was going down. My poor redhead.
Poor
That
thing.
man. Yeah, it's gonna go. I'm afraid of Bug. Bug win all the awards, friend.
I mean, he can sweep. He has a nice little, hey, man, that one fight. The man had one fight this year, and it checks off several categories.
Listen. They asked me the other day, "Are you ready to get on the phone with Bud?" No, I talk to Bomac all day long if I had to get on the phone and have to do some big Bud, baby. He ready to snatch the middle of my wig bald. I dare not. Budget? You want me to shit? What?
A lot of people don't feel like that was a upset though, Pimp.
That was an upset. That man came from 154 pounds to 168 pounds and beat the literal brakes out of Canelo Alvarez.
See, Bo Rice said it wasn't no upset. I knew Bud would whoop him. A
Hey,
lot of
hey,
people
hey,
felt like
hey,
that.
hey, 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 hey. You want to come back in here next year? You want to come back in here next year? It was an upset. I'm upset. If I'm upset that Canelo got beat, y'all need to be upset. It's an upset.
Well, remember, Bella, did I pick Bud or I didn't pick Bud? Did I say he was supposed to win? I know I didn't think he was supposed to win. I felt like Canelo was supposed to win, but I don't remember who I picked in that fight. I might have picked Canelo though. I think I may have picked Canelo because I felt like he was supposed to win. But a lot of people felt like Bud was gonna do just what he did to Canelo. A lot of people did. So,
Hey,
um,
Abel, a bill, a bill, uh-huh. Uh-huh. A bill, a bill. Listen, hey, all right. Let me tell you something. You ever heard of Rolo vacation? I'm just asking. I don't know. Ask your classmates. Ask your classmates. You finna find yourself in Miss Trenchbull's chokey in a minute. Keep the fuck on. I got a whole chocolate cake just for your ass. It's a 2-year consistency. That's what it is. I promise you it is.
oh my gosh.
Ask your
Oh my,
classmates.
oh my goodness. Who good to see you in here, Abel. Let me not say Abel, Abil. I know how to pronounce your name. Listen, that was funny. Anyway, I'm picking Resendez versus Caleb Plant. That was my upset because I thought Caleb was about to put himself in position so that we could see him and Jamal Charlo finally settle whatever crazy spat they had that summer. I thought that's what we were gonna see. He pulled the hat out trick out his hat when he had to dig deep and beat McCumbee. So I'm thinking, he finna do the same with Resendez. I was not expecting Resendez to get in there and beat Caleb Plant. I just was not expecting that. I thought Caleb was some kind of way make an adjustment and get back on the good foot, but he could not do it. He could not do it. So Resendez, baby, won that fight and won it quite easily, might I add. So to me, I don't think anybody was anybody expecting Resendez to win. I know I wasn't. Yes, Elijah Wee, how you doing? We talk boxing over here, honey. Yeah, Ronald Finkley, you picked Resendez. I'm picking Resendez, Caleb Plant. That was an upset to me. I did not see that coming at all. So that is my upset of the year. Um, let's see. Um, Bella say Boxiana giving a new definition to upset of the year. Woo! So yeah. So now we're getting down to, let's see, fight of the year. Okay. Feel free, you guys. But see, that's what I'm saying. Ronald Finkley, Hurd was already past it. So him beating Hurd wasn't like a big ooh ah for me because Hurd has been past it for a while now. So I wasn't expecting him to do that to Caleb Plant. I really wasn't. But let's get into the fight of the year. So we're gonna go with Chris Eubanks versus Connor Ben part one, the first one. Then we're doing, of course, Terrence Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. And Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes. got to put in Billy versus Lester. And we're rounding out the category just because it had the boxing community a buzz for a long time. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. I know he left Red Man Noble. I heard that. So which one, friend? You know what? I would have put Lamont Roach and Tank on there, but because the outcome was so janky, I can't make that a fight of the year contender. So, friend, from those or whatever you thinking that maybe I didn't put, which do you have as your fight of the year? Sam Noakes versus Abdullah Mason, Bud
None of
versus
those.
who you got?
My fight of the year is Shane Mosley and Jose
Ooh.
Ramos.
Ooh.
I don't know if anybody saw that fight, but they were in there literally punching on each other, literally almost to death, you guys. So that's gonna be my fight of the year. That was the fight that I saw where they were really in there dogging each other, like really, really. Everybody's tired. We both gonna sleep good tonight because we both went in there and did our biggest and bestest. That's what I'm going with.
That fight live, y'all, and I haven't watched it back on TV. We were there though, but minus the knockout by Frank, that fight live was the most entertaining fight of the evening. When I say it was continuous back and forth action,
And
like
y'all, like y'all couldn't. I don't know if the TV was picking up the punches, y'all. The way them punches was just thrusting off each other. They were knocking the sweat off each other. It was a lot in that fight.
it was a whole lot. It was a whole lot. You know what? And I'm thinking live Lester and Billy was probably better than that. Just and I'm saying that only because they're bigger. To me, that back and forth action, those are fights that when I watch them, I'm tired. I'm exhausted because I'm so tense when I'm watching it. So I love Devin and I love Brian Norman Jr. And that was a great fight. And I'll never show y'all the footage that I showed my friend of me once that knockdown happened. Woo! Yeah. Um, but Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes put on a fabulous performance. Both of them did. But I think and oh man, this is hard because I was a huge fan of that Eubanks Ben card. I didn't realize I didn't have any expectations of that fight. None whatsoever. I had no idea that they were actually going to put on a an excellent boxing match. Like it and it wasn't like it was no technical nothing. They really had a grudge match, and both of them was in there trying to solve it. They were trying to settle it, you know. So much so that I didn't really want a second fight, but I understood that the money was too good for Chris not to do it. But that first fight was epic to me. From the build up to the actual entrances to the actual fight, it lived up to everything that you want a big major fight to be. And they did all of that with no belt being on the line. So when we watch these fights with belts on the line and we don't get that kind of effort, I be a little pissed off a little bit. Okay? Because there's no way Billy and Lester should be outperforming somebody that's fighting for a belt, in my opinion. It is, I mean, to me. So I'm gonna say I'm giving fight of the year to Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. It was a lot at stake. Um, Nobody really knew who was gonna. I didn't. I wasn't sure who was gonna win. The fight actually lived up to all of the hype. It was a really good matchup, but it was just better in every way. He was just better. But it wasn't like Canelo wasn't trying. He was trying. He just couldn't do nothing with that man. And for him to go up and beat him the way he beat him, I got to give it to Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez for fights of the year. Um, so now we're going to fighter of the year. Okay, fighter of the year. I have Terrence Bud Crawford. I have Jesse Bam Rodriguez. I have Alexander Usyk. I have Naoya Inoue, and I have Devin the Dream Haney. Friend, who is your 2025 fighter of the year?
Budrick Dwayne Anthony Crawford.
Explain, please.
Well, let's see. He has a running list of whooping my guys. He did his biggest and beat the Amiri guy. Like, what more is there to say? Like, you beat the face of boxing. You are the face of boxing at this point. So
Mm.
Lord Jesus, don't strike me down. This is so big. Y'all show this to Budget. Y'all go ahead and send this over. Cause so he'll know we all right. Yeah. Bud beat my guy and he just didn't beat him. He beat him up real bad. So he get all the respect and the credit from me. It was hard for me to give it to him at first. I can give it to him easily now. He deserves it. He
Okay,
deserves it.
okay, friend, that was excellent. I'm gonna get these super chats because I think I missed some. I don't know if I missed this or not, but I'm gonna say it again. Thank you, Freedom's March. He says y'all deserve to be unfiltered and successful. Thank you. Thank you so much. And oh, I think I read that because I know I read that one. But Mahari came in here. He says, it's okay, Boxiana. I'll soothe your pain from the trash of Canelo. Ooh, just breathe and detox. Uh, Abil.
You didn't ask your classmates, Bill. You tell everybody good night because you finna go stand in the corner and put your arms above your head. And the Cardenas, I would agree that to that fighting once a year, he beat the face of boxing.
You know what? I'm glad he said that, the Cardenas, because that's kind of where I'm going with it. And as big of a fight as that was, and as great of a fight as Bud had against Canelo, I'm going to reward the man that most folks have a problem giving him his props. I'm going to um give that fighter of the year to the gentleman that we ask, that is doing the things that we ask our favorites to do, most of us. I'm going with the monster. I'm going with Monster in a way, and I'm gonna tell you why. This man has fought, after he fought this past weekend, this Saturday, that would make 4 fights in one calendar year. He has defended his undisputed titles 4 times. Um, we asked for them to stay busy. We asked for them to give us the fights that we want to see. Okay. He did that. He stayed busy. He fought MJ. That was a fight that people were saying he need to fight. You need to fight MJ. He ducking MJ. You need to fight MJ. Okay, I got you. He did that. Well, you need to fight without no wraps in your hands. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna do that. Well, he needs to come fight in America. He came to America. He did that. So I'm not understanding why it's so difficult for us to reward folks for doing the things that we say we want more of the boxers to do. He's doing it. He's doing it. And he's not in there just going 12 rounds every time. He in there taking chances so much so that he getting caught trying to be exciting for the fans, and he's giving us different variations of his boxing skills. If he want to go in there and brawl, he gonna go in there and brawl and get your ass up out of there. He might take some to give some, but hey, Sometimes you have to do that. He's shown that he has the poise to get back up from getting rocked. He's shown that he can go in there and box 12 rounds and win easy. He's shown that he can go in there, make adjustments, get your ass up out of there if need be. But most impressive to me is his activity. We ask all of these boxers, they need to fight more. They need to fight more. They need to fight more. Why you waiting? Why you sitting out so much? With Bud, I can understand he's up in age. He don't have to fight every 6 months. You know, it would be good, but he doesn't have to do that. He's on the twilight of his career. Monster Inoue, he's big enough name where he doesn't have to. He could do that same shit if he wanted to, but he chooses to fight. He chooses to stay active. Now, I would encourage him probably to move that from 4 times a year to 3, because that's a bit excessive at this point, getting older in age. You know, you want your body to recover, but he's staying busy. He's defending his crown. You don't see him, and we don't live in Japan, but I'm sure if he were to be in some type of foolishness and foolwangery, we would hear about it. He doesn't stay in trouble. We know him for all the right things: boxing, beating people up, whooping ass. He's planning to fight the fight that we've been asking for. You need to fight Junto. Well, he kept up his end of the bargain. Junto now got people questioning that fight because of what he looked like in his fight. They were on the same card, and Junto dropped the ball a little bit. So I may be doing this because I'm sick of y'all hating on the man, but he's doing everything that we ask our favorite boxers to do. And so with that, I'm going with Naoya Inoue as my fighter of the year. Hey, Drinking Water, how you doing? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. See what I'm saying? We got folks in the chat. Here go Ronald. Rigo didn't get the respect they brought Rigo up. Anyway, gets an asterisk, same as Nakatani. They didn't bring Rigo up. Rigo decided he was going to go up and fight fucking Lomachenko. Nobody told him to do that. He did not have to do that. And now y'all want to rush and make Inoue do some shit because y'all want to say, now, see there he go. Nobody's. The man started at 112 pounds. It's crazy that y'all are saying he needs to go move up to 135. It's only one Manny Pacquiao. And most of y'all who are screaming about him moving up all these weight classes have questioned whether or not he was on the juice. So pick your poison, because it's not normal for somebody to come from 112 to fight all the way at 147 pounds. It's just not normal, y'all. It's not. You want him to go all the way up to 135 and fight Tank. I mean, can Tank even come down to 130? Can he come to 130? Because if he goes up there and he fights Tank at 130, I'm still going to give him all the credit in the world. And who knows if he's going to win or lose. That's how I feel about it at this point. But he doesn't have to do that. He's at 122. Y'all want him to pass 126 and go past 130 and go to 135? Are y'all okay? Nobody told Rigo to go up there and fight Loma. Nobody. He made that decision. He did that all on his own. That man fought 4 times this year. So I don't understand how y'all can just, y'all act like certain things don't apply to certain fighters. If you're gonna make this assessment for this one, then don't act like you don't understand why this one may be moving like that. They all have different circumstances. Y'all be acting dumb and gullible. Y'all be acting like it's the same for everybody across the board. It is not. It's not. And I hate when y'all do that. Y'all completely lose context. Just completely throw context out the window. He should go up to 135 and fight Tank. Really? He came to scout Shushu, and Shushu looked a fool when he shot when he was at his fight. Can he fight 126? I mean, god damn. What are we doing? Girl, they pissed me off real bad about this. I mean, real bad. Like, I want to see him fight Nakatani. That's who everybody's been saying got something for him. Nakatani, it got straight left. Anyway, get hit by left. When I like my fighters, I want to see them challenged, but I want to see the shit within reason. Okay. Then I saw somebody get pissed off because they asking the man about Bam Rodriguez. Yes, Bam is smaller. Absolutely, Bam is smaller. Moving up 4 pounds versus moving up 7 pounds. Are we gonna act like we can't goddamn count? Are we gonna act like we can't goddamn count? And are we gonna act like Gervonta Davis ever fought at 122 pounds? Are we gonna act like he ever fought at 115? Are we gonna act that way? Like, y'all do better. Quit acting like you don't know no better, because I know you know better. I know you know better than that. Now, if Tank Davis is whether if he wants to get down to 130 pounds, because Leonard been telling y'all, and I've been told y'all that's the fight that they really want. If he's willing to get down and go to 130 and Monster goes to 130, I'm gonna watch it. Absolutely. But don't be telling me that man needs to go up to 135 pounds and he started at 112, 110. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up talking to me. Stop. Just stop it. It's just ridiculous. And I don't like it because y'all really be on here trying to make people believe y'all be talking boxing for real. And you don't. What you be? In your feelings. Like a what? A toddler. That's what y'all be sounding like. That's what you sound like. Stop doing that. Stop. Why nobody's talking about Bam fighting Nakatani? They right next to each other. Why y'all asking if he want to fight Bam? That man hadn't said nothing about Bam. The only reason why he said something about Bam is because motherfuckers keep asking him about Bam. He ain't trying to fight that man. He got his sights on Nakatani, and Nakatani ass look like trash. So why y'all mad at him? Leave him alone. Salty mother. Let me just shut up. Let me just shut up, because y'all done just pissed me off talking about my boy. I likes him. I'm gonna read some super chats because I got a little warm. Let's see here. Boxer Talk, thank you so much. He said, oh, with the 1999. He says, much love and blessings, Queens. Y'all is as great as anyone in the YouTube boxing community. Much love sent y'all's way and many blessings. On a serious note, as fans, let's never forget that Bud did to Canelo what Bud did to Canelo. We witnessed something special. Fighter of our time. I cannot disagree. My friend is agreeing also, begrudgingly, but she's agreeing also. Boxing Talk came back. He says, we're going to tell our grandkids about the fighter from Omaha, Nebraska. He's the only one we will talk about in our later years. Let's celebrate that win and not let others discredit it. Love y'all, Queens. Oh, Boxing Talk, you are a rider. I love that for you. You are, man, you in a big competition to be Buzz #1 fans, because we got a couple of them in this chat, baby. Bella and Drink got something for you because they sit on the throne. Okay? Just saying. Don't be the man say. Shoot. I'm saying this shit. The one and only Bud Crawford. Listen, I love Bud. Telling y'all. Bud is a beast. He is. He's an absolute beast. But to me, that him fighting once a year, beating the face of boxing, as my friend called him, which he was at the time, was, I mean, I can't speak highly enough about it. I can't. But he did it one time. He did it once. And I get quantity over quality. That man is fighting the best boxers that are available for him to fight. And he's 32 years old. So he's still got more fights to go. I'm just saying, for me, in my bang, in my book, this year, fighting 4 times a year, fighting one of the boxers that everybody was calling for him to fight, staying busy. And let me just say that too. We gonna act like we don't know what stay busy fights are. That's what we gonna act like. Because Bud got a lot of them too, around his 32-year-old age bracket. I'm just, you know, put that out there. Anyway, like I said, for me in my house, my fighter of the year is the monster, Naoya Inoue. And I ain't gonna even tell y'all, I didn't even put my other favorite fighter in the category. Dave Benavidez had a great ass year this year. He had a pretty damn good year. He
Did
wore
you
Morrell.
see he said what he said to Better Beef?
Yo, him and Better Beef getting busy next year. They getting busy next year. I can't wait, because that's one that I'm gonna hang my hat on every time. Every time. Win, lose, or draw. When DB say he gonna step, he gonna step. Okay? He gonna step. I didn't even put him in the category. Okay? So yeah, I'm just saying. I can't wait for that. I feel like 2026 is gonna be fabulous. We got one more category and then we getting out of here because it's gonna make 2 hours. And Lord, we don't do 2 hour shows. Trainer of the year, friend. Trainer of the year. I'm just gonna go tell y'all I don't have a lot of contenders for that. My trainer of the year is Robert Garcia. Um Robert Garcia has Bam Rodriguez, he has Virgil Ortiz, he has um who else does he have? I forgot who else he has. He got a lot of folks. He got a few folks in his stable, but those are his top two. But I'm giving him that award simply because of the compassion that he had for Erickson Lubin when he was in their ring out on his feet. Um, that's a trainer that goes beyond my fighter. His instincts just kicked in. How you get in the ring before my trainers get in the ring to help me out? Not to mention how he has Bam sharp as attack. Not to mention how he has Virgil out doing damage to people. Um, the fact that he was so compassionate for Erickson Lubin in that moment just highlighted to me. I don't know that man from a can of paint, but the concern was bigger than everything that was going on that night, and I applaud that man for that. Friend, who is your trainer of the year?
Bomac.
Oh, good one. Good one. So Robert Garcia, Bomac. I see a lot of people saying Bozy Ennis. And I know y'all don't want to hear it, and it's hard to say it. But Devin was looking like a monster in that ring. I'll give half of that to Bill and half of it to Mickey Bay. I'm just saying. Bill definitely manager of the year. Okay. All right. Just saying. Y'all. Yeah. Come back, friend. Come back.
I'm trying. Look, I didn't sat in here and my shit didn't damn near died on me. You ain't gonna be looking at me at all. I had to go get my charger. Hold on, I'm hooking up. Okay,
Okay.
we in business. Hold on, let me turn all this shit back on.
So, friend, you say Bo Mack is your trainer of the year because
I mean, he keep a bunch of fighters in the ring, friend. He helped Bud beat Canelo. Like that's big to me. I don't think y'all understand how big that is to me. Canelo is my favorite fighter over all the fighters. Like
yeah,
all my favorite fighters, Canelo is over all of them.
yeah. How
So
you feel about Keyshawn leaving Bo Mack? Did he? Have we confirmed that? That's
yeah,
confirmed.
and
Oh,
y'all not gonna like what I got to say about Keyshawn. Keyshawn is on some kind of cocaine, mental stimulant drug. We need. I know we got to save some topics for next week, but Keyshawn, you need to go to a facility where the rooms are white and they put you in a little jacket with no drawers on. That's where you need to be. You sick in the head. I don't know how you fandangled your way back in the ring, but you better be on weight and you better be prepared to pay them people who money you screwed over. But I don't know. I don't, Keyshawn. That's all I got to say about him, friend. I have nothing nice to say about Keyshawn. Nothing.
Listen, y'all know how, y'all know I have always said it was something off about him. He got wild eyes. He has wild, crazy eyes. We're not going to get on him tonight, but we will be back Friday. He has been announced co-maining the fight on the 31st in Madison Square Garden against Jermaine Ortiz. I'm definitely going in on Keyshawn because he out here pump faking and cloud chasing, and I don't see enough people talking about it. He did a live and told the entire world that he was basically pump shaking and clout chasing because he knew for a while that he was fighting Jermaine Ortiz. And then nobody, I mean, I've seen a couple of few people talk about it, but y'all ain't going ham on him like I know y'all would if it was somebody else. Yeah.
I like Drink said, and I'm agree with Drink. Keyshawn ain't that one they say he is, and I hope he over there with Shakur's granddaddy because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. That fallout that I've been planning for the last couple of years, that's why it's gonna happen. Cause Keyshawn gonna disrespect that man granddaddy because he just don't have no thought. He don't think before he do stuff. He just be doing stuff. Like what possessed you to take your ass in the back and decide to jump on the boy that beat your brother at your professional event that you failed to make because you couldn't make weight? What possessed you? He on something, and I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's something.
You know
And
what I
what?
think? I don't think he owns some. I think he don't take the meds that he needs to take.
No, friend, no, and that's why I don't hang around people that do cocaine. Like, and I'm not playing, and like some people are born with cocaine energy. He might just be one of those ones that are born with that energy. But people that could do cocaine, friend, they be chilling and talking to you just like I'm talking to you, and then all of a sudden something trigger in them. Their eyes get real buck, and they just start talking crazy and doing this while they're talking. That's what Keyshawn be doing. And I don't want to point no fingers. Allegedly, you're giving cocaine bear, baby. And knowing that allegedly that Lester got caught snorting some lines too, I'm wondering if y'all just a cocaine pack of bears.
In the camp.
The the Bernstein Bears, the Coke Bears.
Ren, I didn't even put that together. I did
I
not put
did.
that together.
Oh, you
That
know me. I
you know
love a
what?
good 2 + 2 make 10.
I did not put that together
Mhm.
with Lester because that show was the tea behind the scenes on Lester. If y'all didn't know, he almost didn't make that card against him Billy because yeah. I was thinking
And
that
and like, I hate to say it and I hate to be that person. And I know we keep saying we finna leave because we've been here for 2 hours. But I remember when a young David Benavidez tested positive for cocaine, y'all had a field day with it. And then, we women, so, I like to think around the thoughts and stuff. And don't they say, what cocaine cover up? Because ain't cocaine a masking agent?
Ren, you telling too much, girl. Ooh,
All right,
wait.
well then. Okay, I'm just asking. He's giving cocaine, Monster Bird.
Cocaine and weed supposed to be masking agents for other PE and D's.
Hey, you know what I say? The more juice, the merrier. Let's get it. Let's get active. I want you at your best, baby. Whatever you gotta take to perform for me, real, real good. Get full of it. Get full of it. Cause 12 rounds, I want 12 full rounds unless you decide to stop it real early. And I mean knockout, I mean knockout. If not, I expect you 12 full rounds, 3 full minutes, hard minutes from beginning to end. Juice. Get right.
And
But
thank you, Bam. Thank you, Bam. Bam say, and it was out of camp drug test when Benavides got popped. So it wasn't even no fight scheduled while y'all talking that shit. I'm just
exactly. And drink. He looks like he's in dog shape. His ass is having fucking roid rage. Ain't that what you call it? You just
that's what
all
it
of a
looked like
sudden
when Ryan Garcia was cut up like a bag of dope.
cocaine coming out the closets. They got a coke problem over there. And after the alleged with Lester, and then I see how your ass be act. I tell you all the time when he go live, friend, the first thing he do is go in there and sort of line, give it enough time to kick in. 2 or 3 minutes later, after Keyshawn go live, he crazy. hmm I know coke when I see it, acting
Ah,
like some
he
goddamn
well
Charlos.
shit.
hmm
Allegedly.
I said you didn't see me do this drink. I've been doing this. I've been doing this. Ain't no suing me, baby. But I
I'm
know what I
just
know, and
saying
that's all I know.
something, 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 something just ain't right. Um, and he's always given that off. And then he very clever, like always reminds us that, just like somebody else I know, reminds us that they have mental health issues from time to time. Now,
Silver.
Now he said that he's been institutionalized before. That other person that was that actually popped dirty for steroids, he is self-diagnosed. After all this time and all this foolishness that has happened, people just assume that he has a mental health issue because that's the lie he keep peddling and telling. And I'm talking about Ryan Garcia, but he sat up on that man's podcast with the cigar man and told the whole world that he ain't never been diagnosed with a mental health issue. He just knows.
Cocaine is a heavy jacket to put on somebody drink. Is that what you saying? Not the way these folks be doing cocaine. Nah, all I'm saying is, if you just all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're talking calm just like this, and then all of a sudden something click in your head and your eyes get bucked and you foaming at the mouth, yelling at the damn camera, like I'm going to automatically assume my job makes me automatically assume you're on drugs.
Something is unstable. Either you own drugs or you ain't taking the ones that you supposed to take if you got ADHD or something like that.
And if
Something is
you
off.
mental, you don't need to be fighting. You're gonna mess around and harm somebody. I keep telling y'all, people with mental disabilities shouldn't be fighting. People with disabilities shouldn't be fighting, i.e., Tevin Farmer. If I would have learned that he had Tourette's a long time ago, y'all would have been an advocate for his ass getting kicked out of the sport a long time ago. The last thing that he needed is to be getting punched in the head, and you have Tourette's. That's the same. I don't know what to do with it. If you know what I'm saying, friend, like you don't do that. If you're having mental health issues where it's affecting your performance, you shouldn't be boxing. You shouldn't be getting punched in the head. That's furthering the issue. There's something going on with your brain. Like
All I know is 2026 feels like it's gonna reveal a lot of things. Friend, I think you're planning to have the fake brothers drop that whole fake brother moniker shit, is gonna happen.
2027 is going down, friend. He's going to disrespect that boy's granddaddy, and the way he do it is gonna be unfixable, just like that shit over there with Bomac. The
Y'all know
boy
it's
got a mouth on him.
y'all know it's something sleazy when Bomac has told several different people that he's just not gonna speak on it because he doesn't want to hurt his future in boxing.
Cocaine coming out the closet. I'm standing in an alley with my hands behind me. I'm telling you, friend, ain't no friends in this boxing shit. That man gotta really fucking love you for him to be telling people, in order to save this baby's career, I'm just not even gonna say anything. And you steady the audacity. I want Keyshawn to get stopped. Like, and when I say stopped, I mean in a devastating fashion. Somebody needs to teach Mr. Man a lesson, because we need this to end. People with physical mental disability should not be boxing. I'm sorry. And if you boxing, you need to be fighting in 20-ounce gloves, something that ain't shaking your brain up. And
Yeah.
headgear.
Well, all I know is when I first saw the young man and I looked in his eyes, he gave me the same feels that I got from Jared Anderson. Wild eyes. They have wild eyes, crazy eyes. Something is not computing up top completely. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm dead ass serious. If y'all ever hear me say that about a boxer, like, I don't put that on any old body. If I look at them and I see wild eyes, I can't fool with them. And I've been saying that. I've been saying that about Keyshawn. He has wild eyes. All that extra energy and all of that extra, it's something ain't right. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but something is not computing properly up there. I don't know what it is, but something ain't right. Them wild eyes, mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. Anyway, y'all, we have exceeded our allotted amount of time to play with y'all. We love playing with y'all. We love that you guys come over here to the Queens of Boxing Talk and have a funky good time with us. We love that you participate in the Queens Court chat. We love it. We love it. We love it. Friend, you want to close us out?
Absolutely. It has been a super fantastic year with you guys. Um, I was absent on y'all a bunch this year. I had a lot of stuff going on. Next year we won't have those issues because we are settled and life is starting over. Me and my friend are at these events. We are helping coordinate some events. We have a lot of things coming up. So y'all keep us in your prayers. We gonna keep y'all in our prayers. Um, Discipline your kids. That is one thing that you need to take into 2026. We are bringing back discipline in your kids. And I don't mean beating your kids. Like, you need to learn the difference between beating and discipline. I seen a dad that took some stuff a little too far, and I felt like I needed to come out here and address your parents. These parents, your kids didn't ask for you to be here. Do yourself a favor, do your child a favor, and be better in 2026.
Mm,
That go for everything. Be better. Just be a better person. Be a better parent. Be a better friend. Be a better sibling. Be a better child. Like, just be better. And we'll see y'all back Friday. We coming back Friday?
no,
That's the second. We'll be back on Sunday. So
we'll be
we'll
back.
see y'all back next Sunday. I'll be dropping some shorts and stuff to hold y'all over till we get back. But we'll see y'all back on Sunday. Happy New Year, guys. Like, take care of yourselves.
Happy New Year, y'all. Be safe, okay? Enjoy your new year. Bring it in with your loved ones. Thank God for another year. It is not promised to nobody. It's a lot of people, we lost a lot of folks this year. So, whoever you pray to somebody and be thankful, be grateful, because it's not a given that you're gonna wake up tomorrow. It's just not. Y'all be safe. People are gonna be outside celebrating. Baby, it sounded like Beirut on Christmas. I don't know when do people start shooting and popping firecrackers for Christmas for any old holiday. I just don't when did they start doing that? Y'all be careful, okay? Be careful. We love y'all. We will see y'all back this time next Sunday. And I'm ready for 2026, honey. We got some new things coming, big things popping and whatnot. Stay tuned. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.